can become late morning fog, and that was the case in Newcastle today. The fog has only just recently lifted. It's still rather grey, and there's rain not too far away. Indeed, we saw some very wet weather in Scotland last night. Around about 2 inches of rain falling in parts of eastern Scotland, and as you can see, there's more rain on the way. We've also got rain up and down the west coast of the UK, some heavy bursts of rain here, and also, as you can tell by the bright colours across East Anglia, the Wash, we've got some bright colours here too, some heavy bursts of rain, and all that is spreading its way up that eastern coast. So some really wet weather here through the afternoon. It's very wet too, or it'll be turning very wet across central and eastern parts of Scotland. Western Scotland, not too bad at all. Some brighter weather here. And after a bright day across much of the north and west of England, we'll see 1 or 2 showers here through the afternoon before that more general rain creeps its way across the Pennines. Elsewhere in England and Wales, well, you can expect at least 1 or 2 potentially sharp showers. It's a little bit on the chilly side out there. We might just see those temperatures creeping up to 12, possibly 13 degrees, but for the most part it's around about 10 or 11 degrees. Coolish feel to things, particularly in the northeast of Scotland. Quite a breeze blowing in from the North Sea here. But in the southeast, we've got the Gulf taking place at Wentworth. Of course, we saw interruptions yesterday. There's more rain to come, I think. Some showery bursts of rain and morning mist and fog will also be a feature in the coming few mornings. It'll certainly be misty and foggy overnight tonight, particularly across central and eastern parts of the UK, and it's going to be rather grey and wet for Wales, through the Midlands, across towards East Anglia, and it's going to be very wet across Scotland. Potential for at least another inch of rain, maybe even more over the higher grounds. With all the cloud around overnight tonight, not particularly cold, but some of those more rural spots, you will see the temperatures creeping down to, say, 4 or so degrees. But I think, for the most part, it will be a frost-free night. But it'll be a cloudy grey start to things through tomorrow. Still some rain through the Midlands, across towards East Anglia. Still very wet to start the day across Scotland. And it'll stay pretty wet across Scotland. That rain will just creep a little bit further south into the afternoon. Some of that creeping into Northern Ireland. And elsewhere across England and Wales, well, the mist and the fog will lift, and I think we should see at least some spells of sunshine, but equally those showers will be breaking out quite widely, and almost anywhere could catch one. Top temperatures similar to what we're seeing today, a coolish feel to things, maybe 12, possibly 13 your top temperature. Into Sunday, well, England and Wales, not too bad for the most part. There will be a few showers around, but it certainly looks as if the end of the weekend sees most of the rain confined to the north. Monday sees the weather front